This is All India Radio. Life must go on. All India Radio, in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, presents Science Serial Life Must Go On, based on understanding and managing sustainable development. Let's listen to episode number 45, titled Green Buildings, Our Responsibility.
Let's go, Baldev. Hurry up, Chetna. Lecture has already begun.
I know.
I think we have missed a lot now. Huh? I hope we just don't miss meeting Professor Pandurang.
Oh,
Come.
Gaurav, it's no use to hurry up now for meeting Professor Sunil Pandurang. Baldev's car has dished us once again.
Yes.
Now, it would be sheer luck if we see Professor Sunil today, but it seems there's hardly any chance.
Just shut up, Chetna.
Okay.
We have reached the hall. Let's enter now.
Oh, really? Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
People don't understand the importance of trees in our lives. They feel that these trees are standing useless. So, they want to cut them. Many people are of the opinion that development means glory. And for such development, with luxury and leisure, we have to work hard and grow more. But for doing all this, we have to spend a lot of resources. The problem is that the resources are limited. So, what will we do when these resources begin to finish? Basic question is, what is development? Glory or peace? The trees bless us with life, prevent the erosion of soil, which absorbs water and releases it when needed. We have to decide if we want to exploit the resources for our luxury and glory, or we want to leave a green world for the next generation.
Baldev, I don't understand what he's saying.
Silence. Just listen to him.
Thank you so much for listening. In case you have any questions or queries in your mind, feel free to ask. I think you want to ask me something. First, tell me your name.
Yeah. I am Baldev Singh. I am practicing biological farming for last 10 years. I am even associated with construction works as well.
Okay. Please go ahead, Mr. Singh.
Professor, can planting of trees solve the problem of global warming or the rising temperature of the earth? Or do we need to take some other measures too?
Mr. Baldev, well, I think you arrived late,
Yes, sir.
isn't it?
Yes.
I have already spoken on this during the session. So, you are into biological farming and construction work as well. That means you save the environment and kill it at the same time.
Of course, sir.
But one thing is good, that you are practicing biological farming. But you have heard of green building or green building technology?
Green building? I haven't heard of this before.
Sir, we are sitting here from the beginning, but you have not mentioned about this.
That's why I always prefer discussion. Monologue never gives desired results.
Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about green building in detail now. We all are very much aware of the causes of global warming and how to protect our environment from this menace.
Yes, sir.
In the last few years, scientists have studied our planet Earth in detail to fix a few issues related to health and wellness. Scientists have come up with some scales which can help us protect our planet. They have fixed 9 scales for protection of Earth.
9 scales.
There is a deadline to all of them, and even if one of these are not fulfilled and worked on properly, we all have to suffer as our Earth would suffer.
Oh my God.
First, among these scales is land use, which includes agriculture. 15% of land is kept for agricultural use.
Okay.
Right now, we are using 11.7% of land for agriculture. That means we are about to exploit the limit.
Okay, this is...
And second issue is with abusing the biodiversity. The limit is fixed to the maximum of 10 species per 10 lakh per year. But we have crossed this limit far ahead. Right now, almost 100 species per 10 lakh per year are lost.
100? That is a lot.
That means the exploitation rate is 10 times more than expected. Third scale is about controlling climate change. The level of carbon dioxide was considered acceptable at the rate of 350 parts per million, while the current level is around 410 parts per million.
This is too much.
That clearly shows how we have shaken the balance of life in the world. The fourth scale is associated with the osmosis of oceans. The maximum limit in this is 2.75 omega units, whereas our activity has reached 2.90 omega units.
Professor Sunil, humans have vowed to break all the records. So, to break this scale is child's play for us, isn't it?
Is it true? True.
You're absolutely right. But overcoming these set boundaries is not a win, but a move towards defeat.
Very well said. May I know your name, please?
Sir, I'm Chetna. I'm a journalist by profession.
Okay. Miss Chetna,
Yes, sir.
the role of a journalist is very important in today's time.
I agree.
Just the news of the killings and intrigues will not work. People must be made aware of the increased danger on Earth.
Yes, sir.
Who reads? Right now, the famous scientist Stephen Hawking has said that only 100 years are left for humans to leave the planet and settle on another planet.
Mister, it has been talked about already. I think you arrived late. By the way, please introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Gaurav and I am a lecturer of biology.
Well, Mr. Gaurav,
Yes, sir.
only the time will tell how much time we are left with. Be it 100 years or 1,000 years. But yes, we have surely put ourselves in danger.
Professor Sunil, you were telling some of the parameters for the Earth?
Oh, yes, Baldev. You reminded me right.
Yes.
After this, we will discuss the concept of green building.
Okay.
So, the fifth scale to maintain the existence of the Earth is the scattering of the ozone umbrella in the stratosphere.
Oh, I see.
There is a fixed limit of 276 Dobson units. But it is a good thing that now we adopt the Montreal Agreement, the Kyoto Protocol, and have helped it reach at the level of 283 Dobson units.
283 Dobson units.
Yes, that means we are in a better position here.
That really sounds good, sir.
Thank God.
After this, due to the indiscriminate use of growing industrial fertilizers on Earth, the balance of nitrogen and phosphorus is included as the sixth scale.
Oh, 6.
The use of nitrogen has been fixed at 3.90 million tons per year, whereas the intensive agricultural practice started after the Green Revolution has made it reach at 13.30 million tons per year.
13.30 million tons.
Scientists have set a limit of 12 million tons per year for phosphorus, while we have reached the level of 10 million tons per year.
Already?
Yes, it is expected to grow further.
Oh my God.
Seventh scale fixed by the scientists is the limit for the use of fresh water.
Fresh water.
Okay, fresh water.
Scientists have fixed a limit of 4,000 cubic kilometers per year, and we are currently using 2,600 cubic kilometers per year, which is well within the limits.
Yeah, that seems fair. That's fair.
Apart from these, the eighth standard is the level of aerosol environment, and the ninth standard is chemical pollution. Their acceptable limits are yet to be decided.
Okay, so Professor Sunil, what I can make out of it is that overall we have crossed the boundary of 3 out of these scales, and the remaining 4 parameters are close to reaching the boundary.
Very true, Gaurav. And now we are left with the last two. The results are not yet declared, but human activities have been disappointing. And I'm sure that we will be too close to the fixed boundaries or have crossed them already. All these parameters are going to overturn the current state of the earth. That is, the planet, which is punished with various forms of life, can soon become the eater of life with human activities.
Baldev, it seems that you are scaring us.
He is.
But Professor Sunil, what is the solution of the problem then?
Chetna, we are very well aware of the fact that we are running out of time, and now latest technologies are being worked on, which can reduce the emissions of global warming gases,
Oh, really?
such as green buildings, hybrid cars, battery driven vehicles, energy efficient instruments such as LEDs, CFLs. Let me make one thing very clear. According to the data given in the United States recently, we have already ditched 5 of these 9 scales.
Oh, then we have to take all the possible measures to save the environment.
Of course.
Yes, and green buildings too.
Right, very well said, Gaurav.
Thank you, sir.
GHG, that is, greenhouse gases, are reducing emissions. Such green technologies are being developed which will be available to absorb these gases so that their level can be reduced. And these technologies are not limited to laboratories. Rather, they are to be released at the commercial level soon.
Can you give us some examples, please?
Sure. As you all know, construction work is going on all over the country. But as the number of construction work increases, it will increase the consumption of cement, right?
Right.
Well, according to a survey conducted in 2009, which I was a part of, that year, all over the world, the cement contributed 5% in carbon dioxide emissions.
5%.
Mr. Baldev, can you tell us something on the method of making cement?
Sure, sir. Sir, in order to make cement used in construction work, limestone, sand, smooth clay, they are all used and they are heated to about 1450 degrees centigrade. And coal and natural gas, they are all used for it.
And according to an estimate, around 1 ton of common quantity in this whole process or in the preparation of Portland cement extends from 650 to 920 kilograms of carbon dioxide gas in the atmosphere.
So, Gaurav, according to this, in the year 2009, approximately 200 million tons of carbon dioxide got accumulated in the atmosphere with the help of cement alone.
Absolutely right, Chetna.
Oh my God. All you three came late. But after you arrived, you are continuously asking questions. And moreover, we are learning a lot more in this new concept.
Thank you, sir, for the compliment.
Guys, a London-based company has responded to this problem related to cement. The company has succeeded in creating a cement which absorbs more than the amount of carbon dioxide produced during its manufacturing.
Oh, cement that absorbs more carbon dioxide than produced during the manufacturing. This is amazing.
Of course it is.
Yes, Baldev, yes. The cement prepared by this company absorbs about 100 kilograms of greenhouse gases per ton of its quantity. In fact, the scientist Nicholas Vlasopoulos discovered this new cement during his studies in Imperial College London.
And like most scientific discoveries, the discovery of Vlasopoulos was also by coincidence. I'm sure.
Chetna, it was not pure coincidence.
Then,
One day in the laboratory, Vlasopoulos was investigating the properties of cement prepared with a mixture of magnesium oxide and Portland cement. They prepared a mixture of magnesium compounds without Portland cement, and when water was poured, it just converted into solid cement.
oh wow!
Yes, and this cement did not require carbonaceous limestone. In his experiments, Vlasopoulos found that when carbon dioxide present in the environment and magnesium reacted to carbonate, making the cement stronger, carbon dioxide also got absorbed.
Okay.
But what is the present condition of this investigation, sir?
Gaurav, Vlasopoulos is now setting new standards for this mixture.
Okay.
And he is confident that this cement mixture would be available in the markets very soon. Royal Society and other members are helping the company with approximately 7 crore rupees capital.
7 crore rupees capital?
But sir, is this great idea of carbon dioxide absorbing cement being prepared anywhere else in the world?
I don't think so, Baldev, that only Plasopoulos is working on the concept of green cement.
True, sir.
An American company has also initiated its footsteps in the same direction. Soon, the construction work going on for building the concrete forest would now be called as the protectors of life on earth, as these buildings would absorb carbon dioxide as well, just like the green forests. This dream would become possible very soon.
Oh, but sir, please do inform us if this cement comes in the market. I would immediately start using this new and advanced cement for all my construction work.
And now, when cement is ready, let's start constructing the green building.
That's a wonderful idea.
Thank you all very much for your time and patience. It was an informative discussion. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But time is running out now. So, thank you.
But
Thank
sir,
you, sir.
in case any one of us wants to ask you anything, where can we find you?
You can drop into my office. I would remember all three of you definitely.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
See you then.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Friends, we could not complete our conversation with Professor Sunil. Actually, it was a nice discussion going on, right?
Baldev, it is all just because of your stupid car.
I'm so sorry.
Now take your car and go home. But we would meet Professor Sunil at his office sharp at 9. Is it okay? I would reach there on time.
What? Are you not coming with us right now?
Gaurav, my house is so far away. I would leave early in the morning. But you both come along. Is it okay with you two, na?
Okay, dear, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, ji.
You're right, Chetna.
Thanks.
Technology is there, but there is lack of awareness. Now people like you will know about the green building and write about them.
True.
Then only awareness will spread.
But, sir, sometimes I think that ratings and standards, all these also contribute to the cost of green buildings. Actually, I never understood why these green buildings are costlier than the normal buildings, sir. The cost actually should come down and less resources must be used.
You're right, Chetna. In today's modern era, when big companies, corporates prepare the designs for their buildings, these buildings should be something special like the company itself.
Oh, I see.
That is the reason why they spend a lot on the designs. And the biggest thing is that they don't want to compromise with any facility. So the cost is very high.
I think that's why these green buildings have become a splurge for the rich.
You are partially right, Chetna. Today, be it construction of houses or toilets, many latest and relevant and reasonable designs are available. It's just like your wristwatch, which you can buy for rupees 50 or rupees 50 lakh.
Oh, I see.
By the way, where are your friends?
Sir,
Here we are. Professor Sunil, here we are.
they are there.
Good to see you, good to see you. Come, sit.
Professor, I told Baldev to drive a green vehicle, but he's obsessed with his jalebi. That's why we came late today. How are you, Chetna?
I'm fine, and I'm here since last 1 hour, Gaurav. By the way, what is this green vehicle you're talking about?
It is bicycle. What could be more green than a bicycle?
Good sense of humor.
But Professor, I read about green buildings yesterday. Everything is in foreigners' hands right now. Don't you think so?
Actually, Baldev, it should start from the developing countries.
I agree with you, sir.
Because most greenhouse gases emit there. But now work is in progress on green buildings even in our country.
That's a good step, sir.
Yes. But, sir, what I feel is everyone should now come forward for promoting this green building concept. This global warming is not going to stop otherwise. all countries should perform their part to save the world. Huh? What say?
You are right, Gaurav. But the most developed nations are the most irresponsible ones. If not all, some are very irresponsible. Professor, please help us to understand this green building and green rating.
There are organizations that give rating in India. But most of the countries in the world recognized leadership in energy and entertainment design. Lead rating developed by the US Green Building Council.
Oh, yes.
The country which spreads the highest pollution also makes the standard of green building. At least it is trying to do so. How interesting.
Chetna, World Building Council is also working for promoting green building.
Oh, really?
And help is also taken from the World Bank.
Professor Sunil, Americans or the World Bank use a lot of technology in the design making. So maybe that is why the technology is so expensive?
Maybe.
But I just saw a project report in Chhattisgarh state. The way they are constructing the buildings there, the expenses are coming down to about 20% less.
20% less.
How come, huh? How come?
Well, I'll tell you. There are many things in his design, such as the windows glance towards the arrival of the lights
Oh, wow.
and the way for transmission of air. What I liked the most was the concept of bio-toilets.
Bio-toilets? The technology that the scientists of DRDO have developed.
Yes, there is no need for a sewer line in it. Only the water is released by the whole stool urine line. And this water can be used for irrigation in pond or horticulture or crops.
I think this is such a good idea, Chetna, huh?
Yeah, of course.
This seems to be a part of green technology.
Yes, Gaurav, you're right. We are developing a lot of technologies. The main aim of these technologies is to make sure that side effects of technologies on human health and natural environment is minimized.
So, Professor Sunil, human health also remains good and natural environment is also not affected. How can this be ensured with green buildings?
See, Baldev, energy, water and other resources are used very efficiently in the green building.
Okay.
And at the same time, less waste is produced. Less pollution and less damage to the environment is also taken care of.
These are just like our natural buildings. There are homes built from available natural sources like our village hut.
That's right. Urban and leisure habits have made us so comfortable that what the world is adopting, now we call it backward.
Yes, sir.
I agree. Now rural tourism is also being started, right? That is the our villages, the greenery, the life. It has also been a tourist attraction, right?
Of course.
Earlier, everyone used to visit the villages back in childhood, remember?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
Yes, Gaurav. We have moved far away from nature and now try to get greenery by placing pots in our houses. We actually don't know what kind of race this is.
Well, Professor Sunil, you told us about saving water. I have heard that about 70% of water in urban homes is spent in bathrooms and toilet flush.
Chetna, the figure is not just 70%.
Then
Rather, 85% of water is consumed for bathing and car washing.
85%.
Yes. Watering the plants and cleaning the homes are other aspects of water consumption.
Too much.
But Professor, with the advent of new technology, there are flushes which consume less water, right?
Gaurav, if you want to save water, keep 1 liter water bottle in the toilet and save 1 liter of water. How is the idea?
That way you won't be late
Good,
anyway.
That's good. You're going on the right track. So, guys, where we were?
Greenhouse gases, sir.
Right. So, nowadays, building is responsible for the emission of 18% greenhouse gases in the world. That is, emissions of about 9 billion tons of carbon dioxide throughout the year.
9 billion tons.
It is an assessment that if new advanced building methods are now adopted, then the emissions of greenhouse gases will double by 2050.
Double? What are you saying, sir? How can we survive in such a condition?
Gaurav, life will be in some or the other form happening. Only we will not be there to see it.
You say.
Professor, who thought of the concept of green building for the first time?
Baldev, Green building was envisaged for the first time for sustainable development in Rachel Carson's book Silent Spring in 1962.
I have read about it.
In fact, Silent Spring was the first to warn the world about the environment.
Yes.
But, sir, I still think people are not very much alert.
This conflict will continue, but the earth has started giving signals. Now, if we turn our back, then it is our loss.
True.
Sir, I sometimes think that if all humans are gone, then the earth will be rejuvenated with love once again.
Oh Gaurav, why you want to finish us all? I swear I would obey all the standards of green building, and I would ensure that all my clients they obey the same.
Good, very good. If all builders and dignitaries become aware, just like you, then the earth will also reduce its anger.
You are right, Professor. Among all of us, it's really difficult to convince Baldev. You know, he wants to understand just to make profit.
Rightly said.
Chetna, this is not fair. Don't worry. Whatever I would build next with my hand, it would be the design of the environment and humanity friendly building.
Here you go.
That's a good idea, my brother. This calls for a party, huh?
Yay!
Sure. So, what would you like to eat? Tell me.
Samosas?
Anyone?
Another round of samosas. Life must go on. You were listening to the 45th episode of this science serial, produced by All India Radio in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, titled Green Buildings, Our Responsibility. Coordinators were Dr. Chandar Mohan and Dr. B.K. Tyagi. Research and script, Dr. Anurag Sharma. English translation, Neha Tripathi. The episode was directed by Sudarshan Kumar. Presented by Dilip Jha. Recording and mixing, Sharad Sharma. And the participating artists were Nitin Bhasin, Harshit Sahai, Rakshit Thaplial, Mamta Malkani, and Sudarshan Kumar. Hey listeners, please stay with us. Here are 2 questions for you. The lucky winner will get an attractive prize from Vigyan-Prasar. The first question is, in order to make cement used in construction work, limestone, sand and smooth clay are heated to how many degrees of temperature? The second question is, which vehicle is also called the green vehicle? You can send in your answers by simple post. Our address is Science Serial Life Must Go On, All India Radio, room number 615, New Broadcasting House, Sansad Marg, New Delhi 110001. You can also write on our email ID, that is radio@vigyanprasar.gov.in. Please do write or mail us along your full name, age and profession. If associated with Science Club, then do let us know the membership of your club. If you have any query or question, don't hesitate to write into us. We will be back again with the next episode of this science serial. Life must go on. Same day, same time next week. Till then, goodbye.